Hey folks, and welcome back to Irish Ham Radio. I'm Dave, call sign EI5IMB, and in this video I'm going to be doing a Ham Radio SOTA activation of Arroo Mountain in County Leitrim. So just for any of you who may not know, SOTA, or Summits on the Air, is an amateur radio or ham radio award scheme whereby people like myself go to designated summits or mountaintops all over the world, turn on their radios and make contacts. And basically, if you make 4 successful contacts on a summit, then you qualify the summit for points. The points are higher or lower depending on the elevation and difficulty of the summit, and there are also points available for chasers or people who actually talk to you while you are on the summit. I love coming to this summit, number one because the drive here gives me a chance to do a little bit of soft off-roading, and definitely today, after the rain over the last couple of nights, it's a day for donning the gaiters on the bottom of the legs. There's the old bush in the hole. Good old navigational marker, as well as this fenced off bog hole coming up in between the two of them today. Something else important to show you. When hiking in Ireland, hill walking, whatever you want to call it, mountaineering, and you're walking on this kind of ground, as you can see, just innocent enough looking. Okay, yeah, you can think you can just toddle on there. Well, there's holes in these bogs, some of you may or may not know, and I'll just give you an example of that. My leg is completely straight in that hole and I'm not touching the bottom. You wouldn't even see it. And what I showed you there a couple of minutes ago when I panned around, this was only about 2.5 meters from where I was standing. So be careful. Anyway, let's keep going. Another landmark, this pond here. I'm taking a slightly different route to normal. I'm a little bit further south than I normally would be on this hike, and I'm just curious to see how it pans out in regard to underfoot. And if it's good, I'll keep all these little navigation points actually and just make it as my normal route. It's a little bit less up and downy to the way I normally go, a little bit further north. Guys, so I've positioned myself a little bit away from the summit. I'm about at 15 meters, 10-15 meters vertically below the summit, so still within the activation zone. Yeah, so it's time to get set up. I'm out of the wind here. There's serious wind barreling over the top of the summit there, so it's pointless trying to activate at the summit. It'd just be a nightmare. I get cold, I wouldn't be able to hear anything, you know, all of that. So here is still within the activation zone and sheltered from the wind somewhat, so let's get set up. Unfortunately, this is the best location wise I can do on 2 meters. If you stand up, the wind's nearly blowing you down. So we'll see if we can get somebody. CQ 2 meters, CQ2, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, stroke portable, SOTA, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, stroke portable on SOTA.
Mike India 0, Delta Juliet Mike. You're fairly weak, but I can make you out this time. The name is Joe, and I'm in Oma. Over.
Not a good day for standing on the very top for 2 meters, but it's pointless going down the hill there where I have the other station set up on 2 meters. It's a waste of time. Well, I suppose some people to the north might get me. Echo India, is that Echo India 3 Golf Yankee Bravo QSL? Hold on a second. The wind is serious here. QSL, thanks for that. As I said, the problem is the wind is so strong here that I have to go into shelter to be actually able to hear you. So thanks very much for that. And 73's over. I think it's Michael, isn't it?
That's right, it's Michael. Yeah, the wind is broken here as well. There's probably another storm coming. Okay, thanks for the contact. Stay safe, 73.
73's, thanks Michael. So I'm basically having to sort of make the contact up there and then come back down to log it. Let's go again. All right. Okay. That's enough of that. It's not worth it. It's too hard to stand up. All right. So what we're going to do is go back down, get set up, get comfortable, because it's going to be chilly enough down the hill here a little bit, and let's go on to 40 meters. Yeah, so here you go. We're in the lovely storm shelter down from the summit. Even though it's going bananas here, this is actually a sheltered spot, believe it or not, down from the summit, as I said earlier. But anyway, yeah, I'm sitting here with my back to one side of the shelter. The rucksack is holding the other side. But the feature of today is I have a different radio. Look at this, the Xiegu X6100. Very kindly loaned to me from Jason, EI9LB. Thanks very much, Jason. It's my plan to definitely move to something lighter and smaller for SOTA activations. As you know, I always use the FT891. I'm going to try this today. This is, you know, it seems to be, from what I've read, it's around a while now, a very good alternative to going for the Elecraft KX2 or KX3, which obviously are much more expensive. So yeah, this radio can do 5 watts on the internal battery. It can do 10 watts on an external battery, so a lot less than the 50 I normally run, but I can bring a much smaller battery. This is only the 4200 battery instead of the 8400 battery I normally take. And yeah, we're going to give this a go. So I've got my antenna cable coming in here somewhere, so let's get hooked up and make a few contacts on 40. Alright, here we go. CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA, CQ Summits on the air. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, portable. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, portable. CQ, 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 CQ Summits on the air.
Go 6 Alpha Echo Kilo.
Golf 6 Alpha Echo Kilo. Some serious QSB just came on there, or else QRM, sorry, should I say. I meant to say QRM. Golf 6 Alpha Echo Kilo, you're 5'9" anyway, over.
CI5 IMB portable for G6 AUK. Yeah, Roger, you're 5'9" also. Nice to catch you today. You're Roger there, Golf 0, Romeo, Quebec, Lima, Dave. Name here is Don, Belfast, November in the county of Devon. Do you report on the next over there? There's a bit of QRM there, Dave. From Golf 0, Romeo, Quebec, Lima, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, thanks very much. You are 5 and 9, lovely and loud here into this station. And yeah, I heard a little bit QRM, fairly loud stuff earlier there. Not sure what that is, over. Fox radio station, go ahead.
Fox radio.
Yeah, QSL, a Fox radio station, go ahead.
Echo Italy 6 Fox radio.
Ah, good man, Declan, how you keeping? Very good. Oh geez, you're 5'9", Declan, lovely and loud. I was only catching the end of your call sign there with the few people calling, so yeah, very good. And congratulations, Declan, as well, on the mountain goat. Fair play to you. And you're 5'9" here into Arroo Mountain here. It is not a nice day. I'm in the storm shelter here, over.
Okay, Dave, EI6, oh, you're 5 and 4, 54, QSB, bit of QSB, we're you're too close. But you're 5 and 4, and I think Keith might be there as well. Listen, enjoy the activation. You've a big pile of pass on. EI5IMB portable, Echo India 6 Fox Radio. Bye-bye, Dave.
Yeah, QSL, thanks very much, Declan, much appreciated.
2 Echo 0, Victor Romeo X, right? 0, Foxtrot, Echo X-ray.
QSL, Golf 0, Foxtrot, Echo, X-ray, you're 5 and 9, over.
Good morning, Dave. Nice to hear you again. Sorry to hear the weather's not so good. Sun's just breaking out here, but very, very cold. Winds 10, Kilo Echo November. 5-9 to me, 5-9 to you, Dave. Many thanks. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's brilliant, Ken. Thanks very much, and thanks for making me jealous of your weather. Hi, hi.
Echo India 5, Kilo Oscar, Whiskey Mike November.
Echo India 5, I heard an Echo India 5, go ahead.
Echo India 5, Kilo Oscar, Dave.
QSL, yeah, sorry, I thought it was a different station looking for me earlier. Very good, Keith, how you keeping? EI5KO. All good with you? You're down in, obviously I'd say you're down, you're not up this direction, you're down the other direction, down the east side, over.
Yeah, no bother. You're about 58 back into Barnum here at the minute there, over.
Yeah, QSL. No, you're 5'9". You're 5'9", Keith, so you're 5'9". I was calling earlier, and when Declan said it, I thought it was, is there another Keith in Mullingar there as well? So that's who I thought he was referring to. Very good. Well, you're 5'9". Beautiful signal up onto Arroo here in the windy, wet place that it is. Hi, hi. 73s, Keith, and thanks very much for the chase. We'll talk to you again, over.
Cheers, 73. Enjoy your activation.
Yeah, will do, buddy. I'll do my best.
Italy 0, Whiskey Mike November.
Is it 2I0 Whiskey Mike November, QSL?
Roger, Dave. 2 India 0, Whiskey Mike November. Well, we're counting the balance, counting down. You are 4x4 QSL, Dave?
Yeah, QSL. If the memory serves me right, is the name Willie, over?
Roger, QSL, Dave. Germany, Mexico 4, Zebra, Mexico, Kilowatt, over. Golf 0, Romeo, Quebec, Charlie. Golf 3, Yankee, Quebec, Papa. Echo Alpha, Buddha, November, right. 0, Whiskey, Papa, Sierra. Echo India 6, Fox Echo. 0, Bravo, Fox, EI690.
Yeah, Echo India 6, Fox Echo. How you doing there? Sorry, I just dropped something there. Echo India 6, Fox Echo. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Dave. Paul here in Shannon. You're 5759 at times. This is the 7300 here, and the NZ turning me along NZ, so work seems to do the job. It is what it is. And just out of curiosity, what's the setup up there today, over?
Yeah, what I'm using today, Paul, a bit different today actually. I've got a lend of Xiegu, whatever way you want to pronounce it, X6100. So EI9LB, Jason and Donegal give me a lend of it.
India 7, India, November, Bravo.
Very good. Echo India 7, India, November, Bravo. You're 5 and 7, QSL.
QSL is the 5x7. They're 5x9 here in County Limerick.
Very good. Great to hear another 5x9 down County Limerick there. Yeah, no, you're coming in lovely and clear here. Just looking at the signal as 5 and 7. Not quite as loud as Paul was there before, but still absolutely readable and lovely and clear, over.
Thanks for the report. I'm only using 5 watts of inside halfwave.
QSL, did you say 5 watts there? Sorry, over.
QSL, 5 watts.
Oh, you're doing really well, so that's brilliant. No, you're lovely and loud here. No.
The number is Adrian, Alpha, Delta, Romeo, India, Alpha, November.
Oh yeah, QSL, Adrian. Well, thanks very much for the chase there. Much appreciated. And hopefully I'll chat to you again. 73s, and we'll talk to you again from EI5 IMB stroke portable.
Thank you for checking in here at the Owen Alpha Lima Whiskey Yankee November. And I'm calling you from Emmascano, about 20 miles apart. The report is a 555 with 2 FB 555. QSL?
Yeah, QSL Alwyn. I was wondering, I wasn't sure was it you or not. Like the call sign I wasn't 100% on. I was hoping you'd get a chance to chase anyway there. Very good, Alwyn, very good. And you're 5 and 6, 5 and 6. It's a nasty old day up here today, over.
Roger, dear. Thank you for the 5 and 6. Thank you for the 5 and 6. And thank you for the activation. I'll give you 7 trees and good luck. Safe descent from Golf India Kilo Bravo Fox Trap Delta.
Sure, 73s, and we'll talk to you again, no doubt. CQ, CQ, CQ SOTA.
Mike 0, Delta Lima Lima. Alpha 4, Bravo Lima Mike.
Summit to summit, go ahead. Summit to summit, go ahead.
Alpha 1, Delta Hotel Bravo 8. Echo Alpha 2, Delta Tango. Kilo 2, India Kilo 2. IQ 2 Lima, Echo Yankee / possible. Echo Lima 8, Delta X-ray Lima. It's Oscar, November, number 9, Delta Juliet.
I hear a mobile station only, please. There is a mobile station, go ahead.
Oscar, November 7, Tango, Whiskey Alpha Mobile. Oscar, Norway 3, Yankee Bravo David, you're 5 and 7. Q, Florida 4, India Sugar Zulu. Oscar Kilo 2, Papa Delta Tango. Papa Charlie 5 Zanzibar. Charlie Tango 1, Hotel Mike November. QSL, Hotel Bravo 9, Charlie Mike India, you're 5 and 8. Roger, Sierra Papa 6, Sierra Papa 6, Kilo Echo Papa. Lima Alpha 6, Foxtrot Tango, London America 6, Florida Toronto America. Sugar Mike 5, Lima November Echo 0, Echo Lima Juliet.
The Lima Echo Juliet, go ahead. Well guys, here I am back at the Hammer. As you noticed, I didn't film any of the descent or the takedown of the equipment. Basically the GoPro stopped just as I was finishing off the 20-meter part of the activation, which was the last band I was doing. And I'm not joking you, like I've been on colder days on the hills, I've been on, I suppose, windier in some ways, but the driving rain today, I am absolutely drenched. My jacket held up, I have to say. My trousers pretty much held up, I have to say, very good. I had the gaiters on. I think, I'll check when I get home, but I think for the first time my boots have let in. And that's the first time now. They're Gore-Tex boots, but we'll see. Maybe it's just maybe it feels funny, I don't know, but anyway, we'll see. So yeah, just a really wet day, so I couldn't film anything. The phone, it was pointless taking out the phone on the descent. Even when I got into the vehicle here, like I had to take out paper towels to dry the phone to even be able to use the screen. Just everything was wet. So anyway, that's the story. However, we got the hill activated. I started off on 2 meters there. As you saw, it was almost impossible to stand up, and you kind of had to go to the summit to do 2 meters to get to the south, because that's where most of the contacts would be. But I got 2 contacts in 2 meters, I think it was. I'll show you the log here. And then I moved on to 40 meters. 40 meters was nice and successful for me. Had a little bit of a pile up there, got through it and made a number of contacts on 40. Very happy with that. And then I moved on to 20 meters, and again went really well. I probably could have stayed on 20 for longer, but you know, you only stay up in these things as long as you can. And I had a summit to summit on wasn't it 20 meters as well, I think. And there's the logs obviously up there as well, you've seen, for those other bands. So on the Xiegu radio, really like it, I have to say. I'm gonna get one of them. Yeah, it's made my mind up. I had to be very careful with this one today because it was so wet. And it's not my radio, so I'll also, if I do buy one, I'll have to think about how I'm going to protect it, because it has that color screen, and also because the power button on it can get pressed in your bag. That's something you'd have to look at, because it has an internal battery, and definitely one of those X6100s is going to join my kit. in the near future. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, look, I haven't said it in a little while. If you did like the video, please do give it a wee like, and maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to break 1,000 subscribers sometime in 2023. I'm up around 800 and something as we speak, so that'd be really cool. I'd really like that. All right, guys, until the next one, 73s.